Ladies and gentlemen, you know what's going on. All right, I'm joined by my friend, my companion, my duo. He's a staple to the Call of Duty scene. Give it up for Benji Nasi. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
What's good, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I don't know, kind of a quiet day, Tom. Not
a quiet day? What are you, out of your fucking mind? Today's been nuts. Today's been absolutely nuts. Ben, the flank looks a little different today.
Yeah, you want to tell the people what that's about?
Yeah, guys. So if you guys didn't know, or if you guys can't see, I joined Faze Clan again. You know, I'm back where I belong, back home. Faze up. You already know the vibe. We got a lot of new overlays, new intro, so I hope you guys like it. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shit, 10 being the best, what do you guys think of the overlay, man? I'm giving this thing 1,000. As soon as I saw the overlay, I said, dude, that is unreal, bro. That is fucking unbelievable. I love it, bro. I absolutely love it. Love the colors. Love the way it looks. My man, Raw the Monster, was the one who designed all of it. So make sure to show Raw some love, man. If you ever see him in the chat or on Twitter, make sure to show him some love. But Ben, a big day, man. A big day for Faze and me and the flank. I'm so excited, man. I've been so anxious all day to get this all out. You know, it's been a roller coaster of events, and you know how it's been, Ben. The last month, I would say, has been pretty hectic for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a really hectic last month. I'm just trying to figure out all this stuff because it was just going back and forth a lot. It was going back and forth a lot, but finally we're here. And we're live, man. We're live, Ben. You know what I'm saying, Ben? How's it look, man? What do you think? You're quiet over there, my guy. Why are you so quiet for?
I'm just messing with my camera settings. But no, I mean, I'm excited for you, man. I know that, you know, this is a big step. And moving out to LA, the whole shindig, and switching orgs is not an easy thing, but I think it's a good fit for you, man. I mean, you talked about a little bit on your stream earlier that, you know, for maybe people that are a little bit newer to the show, maybe don't know the history. I mean, you spent a lot of time on this org, won a bunch of championships. And I know that you and I talked about when you first retired, they were one of the first people to hit you up and be like, hey, man, like, hope you're doing well. Like,
instantly, man, instantly. I mean, even before the Twitch success, even before the show, even before the flank, everything on Twitch, everything that was happening, I'm talking the minute I released that tweet, I had Apex and Tommy and all these guys reaching out to me, Eric Anderson, you know, making sure I was good to go. And they just let me know, like, if you need anything, you know, we're here. And, you know, you can always come here with welcome arms. You know, they treat me like family. And that's something that just, like, you know, touches me because I just feel like that's something that I really care about. I'm a big family guy, and I like being a part of an organization that makes me feel that way, which New York also did a great job with that, too. So I want to show New York Subliners some love. But it feels good to be back. You know, it feels good to be back in red. We got to talk about it a little bit. I know I already saw some stuff on Reddit. People are talking about the Faze bias and stuff like that. I think no matter where you go, there will be bias. No matter where you join, there will always be bias somewhere. I think one thing that I can promise you guys is, you know, with New York, I could have been biased from time to time, but even when New York was struggling, you know, I would cook them and roast them and say what they're doing wrong. And sometimes I would say things that I didn't like to say, but I would do it anyway because that's just what we're all about, man. If FaZe is making mistakes, if teams are outplaying them, me personally, I'm not going to be biased. I can't talk for Mr. FaZe Ben over here. But I'm gonna be. Hey, listen, if Atlanta FaZe is getting outplayed and shit, bro, I'm cooking them, bro. One of the main things too for me is I didn't want to be a part of a team that was in the CDL. I know that FaZe Clan has the Atlanta FaZe type thing, but FaZe Clan is not in the CDL. You know, FaZe Clan itself. So I mean, to kind of just be like separated from it and just kind of like, you know, give my opinions on all the teams. I love that, man. I just love being separated from it.
I think the biggest question is part of your deal, do they include a clause you have to be contractually obligated to be MC's dad? I mean, the people want to know.
Oh, yeah. It was in the contract. It said word for word, you know, you got to take care of your son and make sure your son's good to go. You know, my man MC. I saw MC yesterday on the carpet, man. We were at the Vanguard reveal. The Vanguard reveal thing. It was like a little event that they had, like the world premiere. They had a carpet for everybody. We were walking the carpet. There were a lot of people were cracking jokes and memes about me going Hollywood and shit. I thought
his fit was good, man. Like
MC looked good, bro. He looked like a
clean.
Yeah, I could even pull it up, guys. If you guys didn't see, I'll show you Selim's fit. My man looked like $1 million. I never seen Selim in a blazer like that, Ben. Have you?
No, normally he's just wearing, you know, some nice loose fitting clothes. He likes his sweatpants, but yeah, he dressed up nice, man.
No, he looks good. He looks really good. And shout out to my man MC, because look at him. He looks like a beast. Everybody looked so good yesterday, man. Everybody dressed up, and it's always cool to see like all these gamers and stuff come together and just dress up nice. You know what I'm saying? And then even me, I dressed up on a red carpet. So for those of you who didn't see, that's me right there. Ben, what did you think of my fit?
I liked your fit.
Michaela looks beautiful. She looks beautiful.
Michaela's obviously always stunning, but Tom, I thought you looked good. I enjoyed you when you crashed the casting couch. I guess we're gonna call it.
That was fun.
Maven.
Yeah, with Maven and Lucy, that was a lot of fun, man. It was more just like we weren't casting. It was more just like watching the games and kicking the shit and just having a good time, you know. So I think that was like the main focus of the event was to just have some fun. Ben, what did you? Ben.
What?
Get your head out of the fucking gutter, you motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking?
That's why I was laughing
look at the chat, man. Look at the chat, bro. You see what you did?
I know, bro.
Okay,
that's why
Jesus, bro.
I was hesitating there for a second. I'm like, do I
Come
tell a joke
bro.
or not?
Come on, bro.
Oh, it's all good.
But listen, to kick off from before talking about the bias and shit, regardless of anything, I just want to say I'm super happy, man. Okay, that's all it really comes down to. I'm really happy and feel super blessed, super grateful. This would not be possible without you guys. And I think FaZe Clan will only help with helping the show get bigger and stronger and just bring more fans into the COD community and help the COD community grow, because that's what we're all about, man. And some of the plans that we have moving forward to do with the show is unreal, man. We have so many cool stuff that's planned for the season. So I just can't wait to get it all rolling, including merch that's going to be dropping in the FaZeClan.com shop. So make sure you guys prepare yourself with some merch and some cool ideas with the show, man. I love some of the ideas that FaZe had and some of the stuff that they want to do. They seem super motivated. And I see a lot of people in the chat talking about FaZe emotes as well. Yes, they're on the way. We're going to get some FaZe emotes for you guys. But just be patient because everything's being made up. Everything happened, pretty quickly. I've been trying the best I can to keep up with everything. But here we are, Ben. It's a new era. It's a new era for the flank, and I can't tell you guys how excited I am. And again, thank you guys, because none of this would be possible without y'all. Seriously, man, I know I say it a lot, and I keep repeating myself, but I'm serious. Like, you guys are like the bread and butter of this shit. So I fucking love you guys, and ZooMafia for life, man. Let's get a ZooMafia in the chat. Show yourselves some love, man. And thank you guys so much for being super active in the Discord, bro. My Discord has been fucking popping. It's popping, dude. We have over 5,000 people in there now. We're going to be running like subscriber 8s on Vanguard. We're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff with Vanguard and getting the community involved. So make sure you guys, join that Discord if you haven't already. But Ben.
Yeah.
We got some news to talk about.
Yeah, we got some stuff going on.
We got some stuff going
Tom,
on, Ben.
I feel like it's like this every year, that there's always some announcements that peek out the day before the Call of Duty game launches. And today we had one in the CDL world.
We had one in the CDL world. It's listen, guys, we got a new roster change. I want to talk about this one a little bit. It's my man Reese Vivid, who's going to be joining the Florida Mutineers. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because Reese was rumored to go to DC, right, Ben? He was rumored.
Yeah, he was on that DC team. That was the rumor, like what the Paul, Zinni, and TJ team. But yeah, I mean, this I guess happened pretty quick after the situation over there. I want to get your thoughts first, Tom. Like what do you think about Reese on this Florida team?
I mean, dude, I love it. I mean, I feel like the Florida team looked like third shit, and now they just look like a completely different team because they have that sub player that they desperately needed. They had AR players, and that was like the main concern. It's just so many ARs, and they didn't have enough subs. But now they have Vivid coming into it. He's going to be alongside Awakening. I feel like Awakening can run a sub pretty well. I don't know much about him running a sub. I heard he can. But I just feel like it looks good with Vivid on the roster. It does. You have Vivid, you have Awakening, and then you have Skies and Dave Patty on the ARs. It just seems like a pretty well-balanced team. I do like Havoc, though. I feel bad for Havoc because I also think Havoc is kind of like one of those players who's kind of super underrated in a way, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, my kind of thought on it is this, Tom. Like, I like Reese. Don't get me wrong. I don't know, though, if this pickup makes him that much better. Maybe you could argue, yeah, Vivid's got a little bit more skill than Havoc does, but my main concern with this team is still kind of like, what version of Awakening are we going to get this season? And how does that AR duo of Dave, Patty, and Sky stack up with the other ARs in the league? I think this doesn't solve either of those questions. Yeah, you could argue maybe it bumps them up. Where we put them in like tier D on our list. Maybe you can bump them up to tier C, but they're not going to make like a huge jump on the other teams that are sort of in the upper echelon of the CDL rankings. But I will say for Reese, this is another team where he can be a really good featured slayer on the team. He can continue to further his career.
Yeah.
And for Florida, I mean, it's great business. I do feel bad for Havoc, and then knockdown effect of that is I guess they let go of Yeez, who was their substitute. So unfortunate for both those guys, but for Florida, getting Reese for I assume basically nothing because he was released out of Dallas when no one wanted to buy him out, and then he obviously couldn't get on that Washington team when all that stuff went down. Like, that is a good piece of business.
The one thing I don't understand here, Ben, that I'm a little confused about is, okay, so Reese was originally rumored to go to DC. Did he have this offer from Florida before? Like, I feel like waiting on DC was like risky on Reese's part. You know, like you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying or no? You get it? Like, how was Vivid not on Florida originally? You know, did Florida not want to get him because he was restricted, and then Florida signed guys, and then Vivid became available, and then is that how it kind of happened?
So I heard.
Oh, you heard?
Sources around the league. There were multiple. The kind of genesis of all this is I heard there were multiple teams that offered Dallas for Vivid, and that Dallas was kind of holding the ground, wanting to make some money back on that transaction. I wouldn't be surprised. I can't confirm it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Florida was one of those teams. Obviously, then Reese got released because there was no interest. Then he was just sort of out there as a free agent. And then now for Florida, like that ended up being good business. We talked about this like a little bit after August, like this whole kind of post offseason kind of buyout game of sort of chicken between teams. It's always going to be interesting to see how it kind of plays out because I feel like this is a situation where teams clearly want to Reese, but they weren't going to like pay whatever high buyout fee for him. And Dallas just kind of ended up being the entity to blink first.
Yeah.
Not that it's a huge loss for Dallas necessarily because, you know, if their rumored team does work, I mean, they're getting one of the best squads in the game.
Yeah.
And I guess it worked out for Reese because he's ending up on a solid CDL squad here.
I mean, thank God, because that guy definitely, after the year he just had, I mean, I couldn't believe that. I mean, he was a superstar for LAG. Then they had a huge fallout there because I guess Reese wanted to make changes. They didn't really agree. I don't know what happened with LAG, but Reese ended up going to Dallas. He showed out on Dallas. He was playing good. So a lot of people were just so confused as to how Reese wasn't on the team. And then obviously the DC rumors fell apart. So he started off restricted. That's probably why Florida passed. Then when he got unrestricted and he kind of fell through and he was kind of sitting there waiting to get picked up, Florida thought they could make an upgrade. And that's what they did. So personally, I like the move from Florida. I think it does make them a better team. I know, Ben, you said you don't really think it makes them a better team. I think it does. I just feel like Reese is going to bring a little bit more oomph to the team. I think that's what they needed. But at the same time, I'm still skeptical. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I would change them on, you know, the tier list that we put them on. I don't know if I would change.
That was my thought. It's like, I just to clarify.
Maybe
like,
a little bit. Maybe I'll move them up one.
I'm not saying they don't necessarily get better with this move, but it doesn't like address the two kind of burning questions of this team. That's sort of my thing. It's like the Havoc for Vivid swap, like you gain some, lose some. Reese probably got a little bit more skill than Havoc, but Havoc's comms and like leadership is super key. But like as I said at the beginning of the segment, like I think the two biggest questions are, you know, Big Wake was disgusting when he first came in, but let's not sugarcoat it. He wasn't that good on LAN this year. Stage 4 and Stage 5, his numbers were not great. Let's just Big Wake.
Oh, Big Wake. Sorry, Reese is texting me right now. I'm just trying to see if he wants to come on the show, but he doesn't have a setup right now. I don't know what he's saying. He said he wants to come on. He's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he can call on AirPods, but I think, you know, for Florida, you got to give Big Wake another chance. Like he's got a high ceiling, but you know, this is a make it or break it type situation for him. And look, I like Dave Patty. He's done great in challengers. We know what Skies brings, but it's a competitive league in terms of ARs, and we need to see kind of how the ARs match up against the other teams, how they match up with the pace of their own squad. Because at times last year with Florida, you could tell that they weren't always on the same page. When they were on the same page, they went on that long winning streak. They looked good going to the events, and they can never really put it together in those pressure situations. So I'm still curious about those kind of two buckets here.
And then I'm also interested because you see all the rumors hitting about DC and like an 11-team league type stuff. We'll see how that ends up unfolding because now there's a spot there. I don't know if the spot's going to be ball. I don't know if the rumors of maybe NRG building again. I have no idea. Maybe 11 teams. We're just gonna have to wait and see on that. I mean, behind the scenes, chat, I have no idea what's going on. We'll just wait and see what's happening with all that. I just find it really interesting. I just feel like there's so much movement and so much happening behind the scenes that it's just making everybody anxious. Like everybody just wants to know what the fuck is going on.
People always listen. People.
Can you blame? You can't blame them though. You can't blame him because shit.
But Tom, doesn't it feel good now that you're kind of on the outside of all of that? You're not the one like having to figure out what team you go into.
Oh, I mean, dude, bro, when I was competing the off season, bro, you would compete during the season, right? And you're like, holy shit, I was so stressed out the whole season. But now it's the off season. We got a chance to relax. Nope, the next day, shit's already hitting the fan. Your phone's blowing up. This guy wants to go here. You're already stressing again. It's like
you're
the
on
stress
like 6 different teams, and then you're on another 5 teams after that. It never
stops, bro. It never stops. And it just changes so quick. Like, look at what happened to Yeez and Havoc.
Yeah.
They probably celebrated. They probably were celebrating. They were probably so happy, super excited. And now look. Like, Havoc's looking at playing challenges, which is just like, I feel bad for them, bro. I just feel like they got done dirty. Now, it's not really in the Mutineers' control, man. Like, a player came on the market that they wanted to get and that they can afford, and they made the move. I mean, that's just part of the business. Does it suck for Havoc and Yeez? Well, more Havoc, Yeez, because Yeez is still their substitute, correct?
I think that Havoc's now their substitute. At least that's what that rumor was that we saw on Twitter, that Yeez got released, and then they moved Havoc to the bench. But I don't think we've seen the org. If someone in the chat has like a tweet from the org,
Yeez got released. Okay, so they moved Havoc to the bench, and Yeez got released. So Yeez got screwed up. And bro, Yeez is like a young, talented. Like a lot of people were thinking like this guy might be able to get back in. I know Zinni played with Yeez. He speaks very highly of him.
Yeah.
The only problems that I ever heard of Yeez is what every other 18-year-old has. Sometimes he's like a little too aggressive. He runs around too much, stuff like that. But something you can't take away from Yeez is like he's talented. Like he's a good player. I've seen him do a lot of crazy shit in challenges. So now
he's raw. Like what Zin said. Like you can't deny that he's got that gunny skill. It's just you got to plug away at the other stuff. But that's the people like project players like that. So I think he'll get another shot. I mean, we talk about this time and time again on the show. Like it's always double-digit teams every year making moves mid-season on CDL squads.
Yeah.
And at the submachine gun position, I mean, we got Saints Nato in the chat. He's someone that should be getting a look for CDL teams. Yeez and a couple other sub guys who will definitely get looks, because that's always a position that people look to rotate out. So I definitely think that this isn't the last we're going to hear of Yeez. Won't be surprised if he's on the top challengers squad to start the season. And then from there, we will see if he can make it in on our CDL team.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people now are just, what's next? The Optic Dallas. I feel like that's what everybody's waiting for, bro. I mean, we have the game dropping. I mean, the game is dropping tonight at midnight, right? 12 Eastern, I think 7 Pacific.
Yeah, hopefully we can all log in at midnight, but usually 12:05, let's be honest, servers, etc.
And I just feel like there's a lot of people waiting for that announcement. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with it. Again, I'm pretty sure things like that take time. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But for the most part,
it's a rumored merger, and that's not those things are not easy to pull off, and I assume it's just taking time. So I would guess that they're going to announce it before tonight, but I won't be surprised if we see those 4 guys streaming the kickoff and just sort of.
Are they? I feel like they would have announced it by now.
User joined your channel.
I mean, it's already 6:40 Eastern.
I figured too. You're kind of you're kind of on the edge of the window at this point. So we'll see. It might end up being more of a next week thing, but I mean, it's not going to deny. I mean, everybody in chat, you guys will probably be tuning in to go watch those guys and stream the kickoff. They're my I mean. There are a lot of good teams, but they're the team I'm most excited to watch and kind of see off the break what their chem's like.
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm a big fan of that Green Wall team. Like, I'm really excited to watch them play. It's a rumor, but I'm pretty sure it's happening. I'm so fucking excited. I just feel like from top to bottom, they're just super fucking talented. We have a guest joining us today, I think. Who's that? Is that you, Asim?
Hey guys,
what's going on, Asim? Let's get away some of the chat. Show this guy some love. What's happening? Long time no see. Are you back home?
Yeah, long time no see. Yeah, man. Caught a nice little fight in the morning. Getting ready.
Bro. Nice.
Prepping for the Vanguard grind tonight.
You getting ready? You getting ready to go that?
Yes, sir, baby. I'm ready.
Just like you took care of Lil John last night. Dropped a 7. He dropped a 70 on these motherfuckers.
85, Tomas. Get it right.
This guy at 85 against these fucking guys. I'm gonna be honest. There's no way those guys were having fun. They were getting shit on.
I was putting their life into absolute hell. Wait, Tommy, you gotta stream this clip. Quavo literally goes, "Man, Ace, you can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that."
Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah. Here, put this in my Discord. Put this in my Discord. I'll pull it up.
Nathan, you would think, Chris Crowder and Offset, there's some chem there. They've done some stuff.
Yeah, but honestly, you gotta give a huge shout out to Lil Tecca. That boy is nice.
Lil Tecca,
wait, yeah, is he, nice. Bro? Is he? He's good. Like he's actually not bad.
He's good. Where should I put it? General?
Yeah, you can put it in general. Bro, I was actually
his movement and centering was good, man.
Bro, he was nice with it. He was nice with it. He was a little quiet though. He was focused on his own game.
His little team.
There's nothing wrong with that. He's focused on himself. Yeah. He's making sure he's got to take care of business. But let's look at this clip. Let's switch screens real quick. Is this when you had the flamethrower?
Yeah.
This is when you had the flame. Dude, this was funny, bro.
It's got it. Oh, wait, what? Did he just get like a 6 feet of flamethrower? I'm saying, bro, you can't do that, bro. Oh, really not 6 feet. What the fuck he got? Bro,
he goes, you can't do that, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You can't do that. Bro, dude, honestly, the event was a blast, bro. I had so much fun.
Tommy. I had so much fun.
It was a lot of fun, bro. I just feel like it was cool to get everybody in the same room. It kind of just built hype going into the new game. It just got everybody excited. I know even watching Jack go through the campaign courage, I thought that was cool. Just him interacting he was interacting with the crowd. He had a live orchestra behind him, and he was going through the campaign. That was sick, bro. That was sick.
Yeah, something about the campaign that I found out last night is that Christopher Nolan's crew, one of the guys that helps Christopher Nolan make movies, he actually made the campaign for this game. So it actually
made the score for the campaign or the campaign?
No, I think he made the story for this campaign. Okay, this campaign might be might be fire.
Okay.
Damn. Bro, I'm watching it live. The campaign was sick.
No, it looked sick, bro.
Bro, it was fucking. It was lit, bro. It was fucking lit. Listen,
and the Migos too, Tommy. They killed that shit, bro. There was a lot of passion in that.
Nah, bro, the Migos, bro, we were vibing when they were performing. We were vibing, bro.
People were saying that it was a dead crowd, but I don't think it was. Nah,
see, the thing is, the stream didn't do it justice.
Yeah,
it
didn't do it justice, bro.
When if you were there, it was actually
people were actually getting lit. It wasn't a quiet crowd. It might have seemed like that on the stream, but the stream also didn't catch the VIP area either. There was a second level to the bottom level where everybody was actually getting lit.
Oh,
I don't
really?
think the camera caught that.
It's hard to mic crowds for live shows like that. It's hard to mix in crowd mics. Well, it depends on where you're in the venue.
Bro, you also gotta realize, it was an invitational event. There was a lot of people, but not a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a real concert. It wasn't it was a real concert where it was a packed stadium.
It was 200 invited guests.
Yeah, it was just 200 invited guests. And bro, for the people that were there, everybody was on their feet. Everybody was dancing. Everybody was loud and
anytime
hyping
they
them
asked
up.
us to get hit, to get lit, everybody was
everybody, bro. We were having a blast. So people just don't understand because they weren't there, which is fair. I mean, people were looking at it differently. Different POV. But you excited for Vanguard, Asum? You ready to go? I was with Alex Rubin yesterday. I was talking to Alex. The last thing he said to me when he was walking away, he said, "B tier, huh?" and kept walking away.
Oh, dude, he can't.
I said, "What? Come back, you motherfucker! Come back, Alex! You stupid mother!" I was like, "Damn, bro,
this guy." For that one.
I said, "This guy's gonna." No, I mean, see, it's just so hard.
Idea. I mean,
wait, what happened? What happened? Because I know you guys put it there, but what was the reasoning behind it?
Well, the reason we put Optic Dallas through
okay.
by itself.
That's fair.
I don't know where to put
we had Faze Toronto S. We had Optic Dallas
you
and
have
A.
To put Faze Toronto S. You have to.
Bro, the A's and the B's were tough. Everybody's really close together. It's kind of and then of course C and D wasn't too difficult in my opinion. But the middle of the pack.
He dropped the mic on you. B tier, huh?
Well, he dropped the mic, hilarious. And the thing is, he didn't say anything to me about it until he was halfway at he walked away. He said, "Tommy, I'll catch you later." I said, "All right, Alex." He's out the door already. He goes, "B tier, eh?" And turns the corner. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "That's unbelievable, bro. Come on, bro. What the fuck?" But honestly, Alex is a cool dude. He told me that he was coming through for Tony's spot as special guest of the year this year. He wants to come on a flank. He wants to keep talking. He wants to talk about it. I said, "Listen, Alex, you're always welcome. He's a cool dude." His girlfriend was there. I met her. They were cool people, man. So shout out to them. Dude, I was meeting so many people yesterday. I met Chicharito. Ben,
Wait, actually,
I took a picture with Chicharito, bro.
No, you got to show that on stream.
I got it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it, bro.
this.
Let me see if I can chat. I saw Chicharito. I said, Chicharito, can I get a picture, please? I'm a big face. I said, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I got to see this.
Let me see. Oh, and I met Joe Wo. Look, here's me and Joe Wo. Here's me and Joe Wo right here. That's my fucking guy, bro. Me and Joe Ho got hyped when we saw each other because that was my fucking guy right there. But I don't know if you guys could see it.
Okay.
It's kind of. Oh, there we go. There you go.
We see it.
This is me and Joe Wo right there. And then look at this, bro. This got me fucking hyped. This was the first picture I took of the night. No bullshit. Me and Chicharito, bro. Look at that, bro. Look at that, dude.
Why'd you post that?
Cause I was posting a lot, you know, like I posted a lot of stuff.
You gotta get that photo on the TL.
You gotta get you gotta get it on TL.
I'll get it on TL.
Ben, you know how Tommy always talks about how if fans see him, like, don't be afraid to approach him. Ben, he was being such a bitch.
I wasn't.
I'm
Listen. First of all, shut the fuck up.
Let me speak. No, I'm talking. You're trying to cut me off.
Go ahead. But I got something to say.
We're on the red carpet, right? We're on the red carpet.
Here we go.
And he's right in front of us, right? And Tommy, he nudges me. He goes, "Yo, that's Chicharito." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Chicharito?" He's like, "He's an absolute legend. He played on Manchester United.
I said, wait,
this and that." Oh, yeah, I'm uncultured in soccer. I don't know shit about
you're
soccer.
Good. I'm good. I'm just busting your balls.
So he's explaining to me how much of a legend he is. So I'm like, all right, so Tommy, go ask him for a picture. He's like, nah, bro, it's the red carpet. Like, I can't be asking him right now. I'm like, bro, it's the best time to ask him for a picture. It's the red carpet. I proceed to nudge him like 5 more times, and then like finally after like 10 minutes, he decides to go and do it.
Because this is what happens. We're on the carpet, bang, and you have all the professional photographers lined up down the carpet taking pictures as you walk down. I don't want to be the one asshole in the middle of the carpet, like, yo, can we take a picture, whatever. Then we got to the end of the line. He was waiting to get in. There was some downtime. He was just standing there, no cameras or no nothing. And then I went up and I said, Chicharito, you mind if I get a picture? I'm a big fan. And my girlfriend took the picture. But in the carpet, I didn't want to be an asshole. Be the one guy in the middle of the carpet.
I'm hearing 2 different stories.
Yeah, that was 2 different stories.
Wait, what do you mean? That's what happened, though.
Oh yeah, but he wasn't taking any pictures when I was asking you to go do it.
Well, I definitely, see, in my head, I was like, regardless, I'm going to get a picture of him no matter what. I said that to Asim. I told Asim, I'm going to get a picture with him. If anything, I'm going to do it once we're inside. I'm going to go up to him once we're inside.
But if you ask him more inside, it'd be like, like we're in a dark place, like, fuck. Like,
but he got it done. He got it done. He got it with the backdrop.
Listen, I got the fucking picture done. Me and Chicharito are like this. We're like brothers now.
Get that pic on the timeline.
He said to me, yes, I take picture. I said, oh my God, dude, you're the fucking man, bro.
He did say that. He said, yes.
I'm like, you're the man.
You asking him if he plays COD?
He does play COD. He plays with Blaze all the time. Faze Blaze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've seen him play Warzone with Blaze and shit. I know him.
No way. That's dope.
No, Chicharito and Blaze, they play. He likes COD. That's why he was there. He likes playing Call of Duty. I've seen him stream before.
That's cool.
Yeah, bro. It was fucking dope, man. I just remember him.
Cool.
Bro, I remember him with Man U, Real Madrid. Now he's over with LA.
Wait, he was on both of those teams?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
This guy really is a legend. Holy shit.
No, he's a legend, bro.
He was on Leverkusen at one point too.
No, he's a good player, and he streams a lot. Apparently, people are saying in the chat that he
he's great
streams
for
a lot.
Mexico, but never against the U.S. So thank God
then
for that.
the Amigos were there. It was cool to see the Migos and shit.
Yeah, Ben, the Migos, dude, they are crazy. So like when they walked in, Ben, they brought like a posse of like 5. Bro, I swear to God, the entire theater lit up with their cologne. They like had some crazy shit, bro. I came from the bathroom. I was like, who the fuck walked in? They're like, yo, it was the Migos. I was like, oh shit, all right.
You're probably smelling some hardcore papaya, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I know what papaya smells like. It wasn't papaya.
I don't know. They might have some crazy shit. I don't know what these guys have. You know? I don't know. What's up, Ben?
They got that Atlanta special.
The Atlanta special. I like that. No, but it was cool to watch them perform live, and our seats were incredible. I mean, we're literally
we had the best seats in the house,
bro.
For sure.
And what do you guys think of T-Pain hosting the event? He was funny, bro.
He was a little off the pack. Said a few things that.
My mom was like, he was a little. My mom goes, he was a little off the shits. I said, yeah, he was a little fucked up, but it was funny. It was a good event. I personally loved it, bro. I thought he was funny. And plus, he had to deal with a lot of technical difficulties. Shit happened. He had a delay time. Like, guys, you have to realize, right? If you're hosting an event and something wrong happens and they go, they hit you in your ear and they go, you got to stall for 5 minutes. Oh, shit, hey, what's going on, guy? You're on stage. You got hella people in front. Like, I felt bad for the guy. So he did a good job, man. I think that's why he started drinking, too. He said, we might as well get some drinks in me. Matter of fact, I had a couple glasses of wine before I hit the desk.
Okay.
I was feeling loose.
Well, Tommy, how much screen time did you get? Because people in the chat
Not much.
don't know, but yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday, they told us that the squad was going to be the 3 Migos, me, Crowder, and Zoomaa.
Chat, just put it this way.
stage.
I tried very hard to try and play. I really wanted to play. I wanted to go there and play the game. I wanted to compete. I wanted to play against the Migos and shit. But that fell apart. There was just too many people playing. I think Ian ended up getting the spot to play. So I ended up just chilling. Dude,
I saw Ian getting gunned on stage. Maybe you could have done a better job.
Damn. You saw Ian getting gunned? Nah, Ian was doing his thing. Ace, did you see what Faze got me?
Yeah, the jacket, bro.
Bro, they got not just that. They gave me a custom jacket that Tommy Temper customized for me. Apparently, Tommy Temper made that for me. They gave me a neon sign, a big FaZe Clan neon sign that says Zoomaa under it. It's like a big fucking neon sign.
No
shit.
way, that's dope.
Yeah, bro. And then they just gave me they gave me a carpet, a FaZe Clan carpet.
Nice. What the hell?
They gave me
one of the FaZe rugs.
Yeah, the FaZe rug rugs, bro. The FaZe
that's
rug,
cool.
the
FaZe rug.
They gave me a bunch of clothes, just like shirts, hoodies, like all kinds of shit, bro. It was dope. A bomber jacket, a couple bomber jackets.
Dude.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
so
it
happy
was
for you,
sick, bro.
Bro, I'm so happy you're back on Faze, man. It's crazy.
You phase up, bro. You know the vibe, man. We back home. You know what I'm saying?
Tommy, it's all because of that phone call on the ride to the Eden, dude. I'm telling you. That's what it was.
Yeah. Asim was in my ear a lot during the whole. I mean, I told him Asim that it was between New York and Faze. And it was just a really tough decision. At first, chat, it wasn't working with Faze at first. It wasn't working. A lot of miscommunication. We weren't coming to terms. And things just weren't. Miscommunication is the best word to describe it.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
It was completely thrown off. I thought Faze wasn't an option at first. I was like, never mind. Like, this is not gonna work. This and that. And then after I would start talking to New York and this and that, like a week or two later. Things obviously changed. You know, they came back, this and that. I started talking to some more people over there. Things changed a little bit, and I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy, bro. So obviously we're here now, but Asim, you know how stressed out I was because Asim, what I always tell you, I love New York and I loved Faze. You know what I'm saying? So it was like so hard for me.
Yeah, you were gonna make one person disappointed with the decision, but you had to do what's best for you.
But listen, Asim's a good friend, man. Asim's a good friend. He talked me through it. You know.
Gotcha,
was Optic an option? I talked to Hector. And yes, it was an option. But you know, once everything's put in front of you, you look at the offers and you see what's best for you. But it's nothing but love to the Green Wall and Hector and everything that they got going on over there. We're gonna continue. Hector, bro, the Green Wall and Faze are like this. So they just did the Optic Faze collab. They do content together all the time. Bro, like I want to work with these guys. I even told the New York subliners, like, you guys ever want to do content? Like, if you guys want to do cool shit, like, hit me up, bro. Like, we can
it's
always.
not like you're competing in a CL team. Now you can do whatever the hell you want. You can collab with whoever you want.
You can collab. You can do all kinds of shit.
You can make a video with whoever you want.
100T, I didn't talk to 100T at all. I don't know if they weren't interested. I don't know.
Surprising. I'm surprised that you never got into any talks with them.
Well, I think my agent talked to them, but it just didn't work out.
Oh, okay.
So I think
to be fair, they have a lot of Twitch streamers too.
Listen, like I said, love 100 Thieves, love Optic. It's cool, bro. There's no problem at all. Cool. You know, at the end of the day, you know, they're running a business.
Tomas, you know, it's like you know, when they pass on XTC, it might be the same thing going on right here. You know,
maybe, bro.
Another fumble in the bag at 100 Thieves.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm nowhere near XTC's level, but
that shit was so funny. Did you see that clip, Tommy, where XTC was literally exposing Nate Shot for him not signing him in 2017?
Nah,
like,
what?
Bro, wait, you didn't see that?
Yeah, heard about this?
Wait, what happened?
Oh, so he went on the Courage and Nate Shot show, and
I haven't watched that. Yeah, I gotta watch that, bro.
Bro, XQC literally exposed Nate Shot bad. He was like talking about how he didn't respond. He egoed XQC in Twitter DMs in 2017.
Oh, XQC hit him up. XQC hit him up.
He straight up just egoed him.
Oh my god, that's interesting. Was he big at the time?
Yeah, no, he was still relatively big, but he wasn't like this big.
Was that post? Like,
that was post retirement from the OWL. He was still getting a lot of viewers. Like,
I mean,
you could say retirement from XQC from OWL, but I think there's more there.
I mean, you know, you gotta. It's also too, you know, people are saying you're exaggerating the fuck out of this. By the way, so I see multiple people saying that. Did you exaggerate it?
Oh yeah, I mean, of course. I'm just talking around. But like, he did leave him on red. He did.
Okay. Well,
ego is the wrong word for sure.
Listen, knowing Nate Shot too, though, and how big he is and how popular he is, half the time, I've DM'd Nate Shot before and I've never gotten a response. Like,
yeah, no, he's a busy man.
I
He's running a business,
DM Nate Shot to come on the flank, and I didn't get a response. I don't think I did. No, he eventually responded once. I think he responded. Nate Shot's a cool dude, man. He's busy though. He's busy.
I'm fucking
like,
around. I'm not like trying to put him on blast. So just saying like.
Yeah, no. You're good, bro. You're good.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I'm just saying. You know, it's hard to reach to get to these people, bro.
Especially in 2017 too, where like Nate Shot was like building up his brand. He probably was so busy like trying to build 100 teams up.
Dude, like even right now, like I'm looking at my phone from the Faze announcement, and I'm like, I hope people don't get the wrong impression for me not responding. Like it's just like I'm gonna respond later tonight when I'm laying in bed. I'll show love to everybody, but like right now, I just like things are fucking hectic, dude. Like I'm like I feel bad. So it's just how it is. But before we move on to anything, because we're gonna be running a lot of shows throughout the week. I'm sure we're gonna hear that Optic Dallas shit soon. Ben, I want to talk to you a little bit about this Dallas Empire. They changed their bio up. Did you see this?
That might be an MJ Pistachio troll. I know.
You think it's a troll?
I know their social guy pretty well.
Yeah.
He changed the bio, and then they added Hello Reddit. There's a little bit of teasing and trolling going on.
Well, here it is right here. For those of you wondering what the fuck we're talking about, this is what we're talking about right here. It's the Dallas Empire. Their bio says official Twitter of the Dallas COD League team owned by Envy, build an empire, defend the throne / Hello Reddit. So interesting, man. Definitely interesting.
Know, Justin Pistachio's in the chat, brother. Are you? What's going on here, man?
Is he in the chat? These guys busted. You busted on motherfucking balls, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. But listen, I definitely think once this all like unfolds, I thought they were doing it today, bro. I thought for some reason, I thought we were announcing on the same day. I thought it was gonna happen together for some reason. I had a feeling because Vanguard drops tonight. And didn't Seth or somebody say on stream that they're making an announcement before Vanguard drops? They said that, didn't they? Not?
Okay, so Justin Pistachio has released an official statement. He tweeted at me and said, "Quote, bro."
What did Roger say?
No, not Roger.
Roger's in the chat. Look, he's putting the eyes emoji. Just fucking. Okay. Roger, stop baiting my chat, Roger.
Listen, before we get to the Roger thing, I wanna read Justin's statement here. He tweeted at me and said, "Quote, bro, Twitter bugged on me. Had to fix it up." End quote.
Twitter bugged on him, so he had to fix it up.
I don't know if I'm buying that excuse, Tom, but you know, we'll take him at his face value there.
Scump said 11 p.m. Wait, is this shit actually happening? Like, are they doing it like an hour before the game drops? Because that would be fucking sick. But I just feel like I'm surprised that they're waiting till like late at night. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people are going to be on at midnight, like waiting for the game to come out. It's actually like the one day where you could get away with it.
Scump didn't say that, so I don't know. I see. This is why I can't read my chat. I read my chat. Somebody said that. Somebody said no,
people
he didn't.
being dumb. They live in Central Time Zone, and 11 p.m. for them is midnight East Coast. So.
Okay.
I guess we'll have to see what happens at midnight, Tom.
Roger, you're in the chat, Roger. Give me a date, man. Come on. When's this process dropping? When's all this shit drop? Come on, Roger. Come on.
Roger, send us that frame.io, brother. Let's
Come on, bro. When can we fucking... I see a lot of people spamming Scump has 40K viewers, too. That's fucking insane. Scump is a goat, dude. The fucking king of COD. Guy got 40K. I'm pretty sure he's on the front page right now, so shout out to Mr. Scump.
Over under how many games before people remember how long these kickoff tournaments take? One game, two games?
I mean, listen, I was going to watch party some kickoff tournaments tonight.
You might be up to like 8
well, that's the thing. See, the one thing for me is I'm not playing in them because my brother's visiting from Jersey. He landed. I want to make sure that I'm hanging out with him. So I'm not gonna do anything crazy where I'm streaming all night. If you stream all night, Ben, you know what happens. You sleep all day. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But I definitely want to tune in and we'll see some gameplay. I'm gonna play too. Like I already had the game downloaded. I'm gonna hop on and I want to play some games and have some fun. And this guy Roger said the process drops in 2026. Go fuck yourself, Roger. What the fuck, bro? No, I'm just fucking with you though, bro. Listen, man, we're all excited for it, Roger. We're all excited for it. I know
Listen, Roger, hit us with the frame.io, brother. Show us the work in progress.
Somebody goes, fuck Roger, man. There's Rogers in the chat. Now, we love Roger, man. Good things take time, chat. I've said this multiple times. Just make sure you guys stay patient because I'm sure we'll be seeing, something happening soon. Hopefully. But I do want to go to the chat, man. I want to ask you guys some questions. We haven't done this in a while. Usually for Q&As and stuff, we go to Reddit. But because this was a last-minute show, Vivid kind of got announced, like, I don't know, Mutineers were in my chat earlier today. They were like, get ready for a flank. I said, why? What's going on? And boom, they bring on Vivid. But if you guys got any questions, please drop them in the chat. We'll do our best to answer them. If not, then we'll end the show. So it's up to you. Why did you reject ownership in NYSL? Like I said, well, listen, you look at stuff that's put in front of you. You look at stuff that's put in front of you, and you make a decision based off what you think is better for you. You know, it's very simple. It gets complicated, but you look at the things put in front of you, and you just make the decision on what's better for yourself. And that decision was very hard for me to make because I was just thinking about so many other people, bro. I didn't want to upset Faze. I didn't want to upset New York. I was going back and forth. Like the problem is it was making me anxious, bro. I didn't know what to do. It was making me nervous. I thought the decision was gonna be easy, and it was super hard at first. So that's why. Did you almost leak Faze at any point? I don't think so. Did I almost leak Faze?
We were definitely trolling.
I mean, I baited a lot. I mean, bro, I almost leaked my DMs a couple times because you know me, chat. I'm always scrolling through the internet and stuff on stream, so I almost leaked my Discord DMs a couple times. We had to change the Discord chat, so I don't know if you guys know, but I'll even show you on the Discord chat real quick. But check this out. So if we switch over to my Discord, okay, right here it says homemade pumpkin pie recipe. That's the FaZe Clan announcement chat. That's the chat where we're talking about the announcement, talking about. So it said FaZe Clan announcement. It said announcement there. And I made them change it because I told them, I was like, listen, I always got my Discord up. It's stressing me out. Like, we got to change this. I wake up the next day. They changed this shit to homemade pumpkin pie recipe. I was fucking crying, dude. I was like, come on. But that was like the closest, man. I almost leaked on Discord. And if I would have leaked on Discord, bro, like that would have sucked. Like,
it would have been chalked.
No, leaking would have sucked.
I actually see a good question here. This is a good one. Who would we like to see for OG/Dallas sub? Seems like OG never has a substitute. LMAO. That's actually a great question.
That's a great question. Hey, bro, they better get a good substitute. Come on, bro. Pick up somebody that's raw and nasty. Yeez, like get Yeez or some shit. Like get somebody that you can actually bring in that can actually like maybe do something, you know? I would love to see Nato, Zin. I see people saying Zinni. I don't even know if Zinni's
Nato would be a good pick for that team.
Zinni's gonna be different though, chat, because I don't know what Zinni wants to do. He may want to go content. Maybe that might be a good role for Zinni. Be a sub on Optic, fucking just do content and chill out, you know. So maybe Zinni. I see a lot of people putting Renato. I would love to see Nato back in there somehow. You know, Nato definitely.
We've actually people making a good point, chat. We're disrespecting Jordan General as if he wasn't their sub for like 2 years, and he did like scrim with them that one time.
Yeah, Jordan General was a good sub. Yeah, I mean he wasn't that bad of a sub, that's for sure. I just felt like they never Jordan General was somebody they were never gonna bring in. Personally, I just don't think they
were on that. I mean, when that whole Preston thing went down after they benched Pierce, like. You know, they had to make that move happen. So General did scrim with them for a couple days.
Somebody said realistically, Shotzi and Scump won't be benched. So you got to think about ARs like Mohawk. People are talking about Mohawk a little bit.
God forbid someone tests positive for COVID and they can't play an event, or someone has to step away for a sec. Like you do actually need a real substitute.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Mohawk sounds pretty good to me for that team because Mohawk gets along with Dashy and Inder, right? Like they're like friends and shit. I'm pretty sure. A lot of people call Mohawk like Illy's brother or some shit. They're like the same person.
They've got options, Tom. They got plenty of options here.
I could definitely see Mohawk for sure. I actually can. And I love Money Mo, bro. Hey, it's Money Mohawk right there. Money Mo. Money Mo was also Jay's nickname. My man Farrell, man. R.I.P. Farrell, man. We love you. Rest easy, kid. But that was also his nickname. Shout out Money Mo. Let's get an F3 spam in the chat. Were there any other questions that you saw, Ben, that came in? Because this chat is... Hey, chat, we got 7,000 viewers in here. This shit is moving, bro. Absolutely moving.
Someone asked a good question, like, do you want another sub or an AR bench? Someone said for that team, but I actually think in general, like, from my perspective, I think it's... You more likely want to pick up a sub or a flex player as your substitute.
A flex, dude. You can't go wrong with a flex.
Well, I mean, a sub at worst. I think a lot of teams made a mistake year one to CDL. They all picked up ARs and they wanted sub players, and so the substitute wasn't going to work in that situation. Like, getting a flex or a sub player will hedge because someone can always slot into that main AR role. You know, it's a role that I think people can more easily adapt to, but it's hard to find really good top tier sub players or serviceable sub players. So that's kind of the play. If I were a GM, that I would be more leaning towards.
I like some of these questions coming in. I've seen the same question asked by multiple people. What's going on with the FaZe sub? Because now Sib is on Seattle. I didn't tell you guys. You're looking at him. How you fucking doing? I'm the substitute for Atlanta. Now I'm just playing. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna get. I have no idea. I haven't talked to any of the guys over there. I haven't talked to them.
I think I know who it is.
I mean, I've talked to them, but not about that. Oh, you do know who it is.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay,
leaking
well,
on
yeah,
stream,
you
though.
can't leak it on stream.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. I see a lot of people spamming Pristini, which also makes sense because obviously his brother's over there.
Yeah.
If Preston doesn't land on a team, you know, anything could happen. You know, we'll see what happens. And again, just to touch on a FaZe bias. Listen, if FaZe is getting smoked, bro, I'm gonna say they're getting smoked. Like, don't get it twisted. So I'm excited for the season, bro. I'm really excited. So many new things coming. I want to give a huge shout out to FaZe Clan for the care package, the jersey. Huge shout out to my designer for making all of this happen, all this FaZe stuff, the new intro, which FaZe made for me. They made the intro, they made the announcement, which I don't know if you guys have seen the announcement video, but maybe we should play it on stream before we head out. Play the announcement video on stream. I don't know if a lot of you guys have seen it. I know a lot of you guys aren't really in the scene. I know you guys keep up with the flank, but nothing really else. So we can tune into the FaZe announcement for those of you who missed it. Hold on. We can also pull up Gersh's video too. But let's pull it up and let me know what you guys think. The quality might be a little shit because we're watching on Twitter. Just a heads up. Ladies and gentlemen. Nice. I got one. Oh! I thought you were family mod.
Look at it one more time. The reaction time. Just incredible from Zoomaa.
Moving up against Envy, Zoomaa is on the form of his life.
We've been doing this shit for weeks, man.
Grand final 3-0.
I'm back. That was fucking, bro. That shit got me so hyped when I saw it. So the first time they made it, right? The first time they made it, all they showed was just like competitive gameplay, right? They didn't put any stream clips in there. And in my head, I responded to them and said, "You guys know I'm not coming back as like a player, right? Like I'm coming back as a content creator." So
You gotta mix and match a little.
they put some flank stuff in there and some content creation stuff in there. It was just funny. The original video is just a lot of clips. It made it look like I was like joining the FaZe team or something. Like they were making a new team or some shit. I was like,
We'll see you later, MC.
Oh, Gersh said I DM'd you better quality of my video on Discord. Oh, okay, cool. We can end this with a little video from Gersh. I know some of you guys have seen it already, but I would love for you guys to check this out because it was a well-made video, man. Gersh did a fantastic job making this. So let's go on board and let's tune in, man. This out. Look at the boss, Ben. You see the boss, non Chicho. You got non Chicho and a non Tomas. You get a nice bowl of pasta. And over here, that's non Chetta. That's my dad's mom.
Where did he get this video from? Did you give it to him?
And that's my man Frank. You guys know Cheech. That's my man Cheech in the chat. My man Frank. What happened, Ben?
Where did he get this video from? Did you send it to him?
These are all he pulled
like
it from
vlogs.
like vlogs and stuff.
Oh, shit.
Look at a coach. Look at a coach. Let's get a queen witch in the chat. Let's get a queen witch.
Okay, okay.
Let's get a waste him.
Hey, Wizmo.
That's little Vinny. Hey, look at Vinny. Look at little Vinny, bro. Hey, look at little Vinny. Come on. That's a scout. Look, and then there's my little cousin Katya. She's like, I'm fucking over it. That's how Katya is. She's like, I'm fucking out of here. Hey, shout out Vinny, man.
Chris and Dylan chilling in the back there. Was this when you guys were in Europe? Is that where this video's from?
Yeah. Wait,
This clip is
being
funny.
smart with social media, Patty P.
people that are newer to the COD team may not remember Pat was reckless back in the day on Twitter. You think Crim was bad? The Black Ops was it the Black Ops 3 stage? Ethan come back. You guys beat Envy, that was hype. Did someone in the chat say you should have put the Raj Patel clip in here?
I'm very happy that Tommy's finally making YouTube videos.
And he got
Hey,
Tommy at the end to go.
Shout out to my man Tommy Temper. Yeah, Cheech, you were in the video. Cheech, look. Hey, Cheech, let me show you. Cheech, hold on. Look, we're eating. Hey, Cheech, look at us. And Cheech, look at us eating fucking pasta. Look at you, Cheech. You look like $1 million, Cheech. Look, you made the video. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was a good video. I want to give a huge shout out to Gersh for making that, bro. I mean, Gersh, that was incredible, man. Thank you so much for all the support and everything you've done for me in the show and everything you've done on shows, man. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go follow the Flink on Twitter. Ben, I think we've had a good show, man. Anything else you want to talk about? We talked about the Faze thing. We talked about Vivid. We answered some questions. Anything you want to say before we dip out?
Let's do a show on like Sunday or Monday, post-launch maybe. We'll get some pros on here and let's get people's thoughts. I mean, we can do probably do 2 stages of a conversation, right? We'll get one kind of after the initial burst. Then let's get one like in a week or two as well. I'm sure we'll do a show between that, but under pro panel and get people's thoughts and kind of where the rule set's at, how people feel about the map set, kind of overall competitive topics. I think that people want to watch that now.
Yeah. But we also got to talk about that Dallas Opta thing's happening. It's got to get announced.
Yeah, whenever the hell that gets announced, sure, we'll do a show.
What happens if we end up doing another one tonight?
I mean, like I said, I'll be around, bro. I was supposed to go see Eternals this afternoon and after work, but I canceled it so we can do a show.
Listen, bro, if something happens tonight, we're running it again, bro. We're doing 2 episodes in one day.
I'll be around. I'm gonna stay up. My plan tonight is I'm gonna stay up a few hours, grind a little bit late night.
Hell yeah, dude.
Then get some rest, and then I'm gonna grind again in the morning.
Hell yeah, bro.
I made sure I got a lot of work stuff done today. I still got stuff to do tomorrow, but we'll mix and match, get some work in, get some game in, and then we're grinding all weekend.
Hey, Benji, they're asking for it, Ben. They want it, bro. They fucking want it. Let's hop over to the Ben golf scene. Let's adjust Ben's camera because he's about to hit this putt. Ben, you better not miss it on my announcement day. You gotta.
I've been good.
You better not miss this one, Ben.
I've been good.
No, yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, bro.
I'm gonna go hit this putt.
Hit it, bro. Hit it, baby. Do what you gotta do, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Mr. Benji. No, see, he's got the Faze jersey on, phenomenal. He's got the fucking slippers on, no socks. He's gonna line up this putt. Looks like he's gonna get right into it. He's gonna get right into it. He's not gonna give a fuck. We got 6 million people. 6 million. Oh, he missed it! He missed the putt! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Oh my god! Oh my god! You gotta be shitting me!
Tough.
Ben!
Bro, the streak has come to an end, Tom.
You gotta be shitting me, man! Why you gotta miss it today?
I don't know. I didn't hit that one with a lot of conviction.
What the fuck are you doing, Ben? You motherfucking cocksucker!
Listen, I've been automatic for like.
You have, bro. You have been on. Hey, I'll give it to you. You've been automatic, but today,
I'll do the next one eventually. It's all good.
This is what we're doing.
We made the comeback though.
Oh my, don't fuck you. Listen, I'm just fucking with you, Ben. I fucking love you, man. Make sure to go show some love to Ben's Twitter, man. At Benji Nassim. Give him a little shout out, man. Make sure to go show some love. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure to go to anchor.fm/theflank to check out all the audio sites we're on. Make sure to go follow the Flank at the Flank on Twitter. Gersh doing a phenomenal job doing all that shit over there. And most importantly, just thank you guys for all the love and support today, man. I'm gonna continue to stream. You guys have been going fucking insane. But like I said, none of this is possible without you guys. And just expect a lot more stuff to be happening in the next few weeks. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much. We're gonna be making a lot of content. And I love you guys, man. We'll see you guys in another episode of The Flank. And as always, you know what the fucking vibe is, all right? Have a good fucking day. Take care.
Have a good day.
Take care. Brush your hair.